Oh, boom, you guys. Boy, I'm behind today. I usually get up in the morning and do all the raffle tickets ahead of time. I was uploading shorts and then all of a sudden I looked down and I didn't have all the raffle tickets filled out yet because I was playing with shorts, but they will be done before my bottom leaves this chair after the live from last week. I got most of them. And I got most of you guys' information. Thank you so much. If Adam's in the house, Adam, I need your phone number. I sent you an email back, but I'll read off what I have done and what I have coming up, okay? I have Scott, and I have Ron, and I have Adam, and I have just J period, and I have John, and I have Joe, and I have Jim, and I have Tabitha, and then on my list, I have Cameron, Opalon, and Tom, and Chu. And then I have Tom Kingery, Tom I said. And then I have for Beth and Neil, I have 10 for each of you still to fill out. I have Fred Smith and John Mayo, who didn't give me their information, but that's kind of, and Papa Ross. Okay? So I have a few still to fill out, you guys, but they will be done before I leave to go do stuff today. I'm sorry, I just kind of ran out of time. Didn't kind of mean to do that, but you know, that happens. This isn't doing anything. Let's get this over. I did get up at 5 today, and I've been uploading shorts all morning. I want to go out and do some stuff. I'm having trouble showing up over here. Oh, now I'm there. There we go. Good morning, everybody. Let's get at the top and say hello to everybody. I'll get the rest of the tickets filled out before, like I said, before I leave, okay? Today I plan to go metal detecting. It is Saturday. I try to take all Saturdays off from door dashing, so I will go metal detecting today. And I'll come and do a bunch of yard work. I'll burn some stuff in the garbage and stuff like that. It is a nice day. It is a nice day, but it is like, ooh, wrong phone. Where's my other phone? Oh my gosh, I've been like this all morning. This is why I'm getting nowhere quick. Okay, here's the phone. Oh, it's down here. Oh my God, help me. Oh no, we have a frozen well. I'm not out of water yet. Let's see. It's 24 degrees, but it's cloudy here. Or not cloudy, I should say foggy here. Can you see it? It's still kind of foggy. Does it look kind of foggy still? But the sun is bright. If you get out of our valley, the sun will be bright. It's 27 right now. It got down to 24 last night, which you guys all know means my well froze. Okay. I do have 2 big, huge water filter tanks underneath the house. And then I have my hot water tank that's full of water. So I'm not out of water. But when we're below 32, we do not run the washing machine. I don't have a dishwasher, but I'm the dishwasher. We don't run the washing machine. And then our showers, if we have to take one anytime in between non-freezing hours, it's really fast. I've been told you never want to let the hot water tank go dry because the element in it will burn up. So we play that game. But it's clear skies, sunny skies. I know it doesn't look like it right now, but if we got out of the valley, like I said, it would be. And we are going to be at 34 at 11 a.m. So, I'll get done with this, sit down, do a few more things, and I might be able to start a load of clothes before I go because then it gets up to a whopping high of 44. And I know a lot of you guys are a lot colder than I am. I get that. But man, 27 is just too dang cold. But I'm going to go out. I'm going to go do stuff. Just layer it up, baby, and go, right? Let's say hi to everybody and see who's in the house. Ooh, what's that? Anne, where's old Pilon? Oh, old Pilon is not even here. Oh no, that causes me concern. Old Pilon, I hope you're okay. But Anne is first today. Hello, Anne. Ringo and Czar's in the house. Great to see you, my friend, with both channels. You rock, my friend. Thank you, thank you. John Mayo's in the house. Good morning, John. Say hi to Audrey for me. I hope you're both doing well. Amanda just chillin's in the house. Great to see you, Amanda. Oh, there's old Pilon. Old Pilon is okay. Man, so many people beat you today. Are you okay today? Did you sleep in? Are you feeling well? I'm concerned. I'm always concerned when I don't see old Pilon number 1 or maybe number 2. Sometimes somebody beats him. Maybe he's letting other people be first just for the thrill. I don't know. Farmer Fred Smith is in the house. Great to see you. Good to see you. Let's see. Anne, is the weather out there good or bad? Anne is always in the cold. Hello, Georgianne. How are you doing? We don't usually see Georgianne. I think this is, oh no, it's Saturday. It's not a work day for you. Or is it? I don't see you very often. It's good to see you, my friend. It's good to see you. Danny is in the house. Great to see you, Danny. Good to see you. Tom is in the house. Good to see you, Tom Kingery. Boom. Torchy's in the house. Yay. Oh, I missed Papa Ross. Oh, Bill, I skipped right over you. Sorry. Papa Ross is in the house. Good to see you, Bill. I'm so sorry. So sorry. My brain is like dizzy. I don't know how else to explain it today. I feel like I should go lay down for another hour or two because I woke up stupid early. I actually didn't wake up at 5. I think I woke up closer to 4. Yeah, and that is just too early. But oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Everybody saying hi to each other. I love it. I love it. Ronnie is in the house. Great to see you, Ron. Ron is the king of sharing links. He's really good at that, and we appreciate that so much. Olin is in the house. Great to see you, Olin. Welcome, my friend. Keep going down. Keep going down. Melinda's in the house. Good to see you, Melinda. Yay. Silly Kelly lost her phone. I know. I lost it right on my desk in front of me. You know, there are 2 of them, right? We have 1. We have 2. My famous word. Hey, can I ask you, how come you have 2 phones? Because I'm a drug dealer. That's what I tell everybody, just like that. Even a cop asked me. Cop pulled me over one time and he says, can I ask you why you have 2 phones? And I looked at him and I said, because I'm a drug dealer. Or do you want the real answer? He didn't laugh at first. You can't type that fast, Ann? I so get it. I so get it. Oh my gosh, I so get it. Type faster, Ann. Type faster. There you go. Ron is sharing out those links. Thank you, Ron. Down we go. Jim Still is in the house. Below 0 here, and my water is frozen. Waiting on the plumber. Oh my gosh. So you guys, when they put the new plumbing in this house, they put in that new, I want to call it Trex. We have I get confused with the decking that they do. I think that's called Trex. And then the new piping system that never freezes is something else. Thank you so much. Look at you. Thank you, Tom. I appreciate that. Right? I can't remember what it's called, but my water pipes don't freeze. Okay. Now my well isn't covered with a well house or anything. I do have those electric tapes I can put around the well to unfreeze it, but the pipes coming out of the well, they freeze. And my well housing thing freezes, the one that's outside of the house. The one that's under the house, because of the heat of the house, it stays okay. It never freezes, but the pipes they put in, and it's just on one line of the house, is my water. It's not spread throughout the house at all. I have bathroom, hot water, wash and dryer, all in one, bathroom, hot water tank, kitchen sink. That's all my plumbing. I do have a pipe going out for the hose on this side, so it's all in one line. And the heat from the house will keep everything from freezing, but already the type of piping they have doesn't freeze and doesn't explode, it's the newest, greatest, latest, and I forget what it's called. But I like it. It's really funny because they're only about this thick. But whatever they are, they're really cool. Really cool. Amanda, just chilling. I think I already said hi to you. I hope I did. My mind is not focused these days lately. I know everybody's sitting here. So how's that new, Kelly? It's not new. 0 right now feels like -5. Oh my gosh. Torchy, are you cold too today? Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. We are above 0. Awesome. Well, we are below freezing, and that's too cold for us here. 308 subs for me now. Awesome, Olin. Keep going, my friend. Keep going. It's all about consistency and putting out materials. -3 Celsius. That's super cold. Oh my gosh. Isn't that even colder? Warmed up to 4 degrees here. Oh, see, and I'm whining. Here, wait. Whiny lady. It's a whopping 27 here, and you guys are going, shut up, Granny. Quit whining, man. What are you whining about, lady? I'm always number one. Yes, often I can be number one too, especially when I'm driving. At least that's what my people in the other car around me tell me now and then. Oh, no. Oh, tell her I said hi back, my friend. Oh, my gosh. Want to trade Robin? Minus 27. Oh, 27 Celsius. What is that in Fahrenheit? Oh, my gosh. That has to be miserable. It is freeze your face cold outside. I'm staying inside. There you go. There you go. I need to go on an adventure. Yeah, Melinda. Okay, who did I miss? I know that feeling. Kenneth Bird is in the house. Great to see you. Cameron's in the house. Great to see you. Wake up with a plumbing issue. I don't think, oh, you have a plumbing issue. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, didn't you say something about that? Or did you? Now I'm confused. Anyway, it's really funny because the well freezing to us isn't an issue. It's like the house flooding isn't an issue. It is the way of nature and living in the country. Isn't that funny? It didn't take me long to adjust. Boy, do you hear Ollie Mae? She's snoring. Oh, she just opened her eyes. She's snoring. Oh, my. Yeah, for me, it's just the way of the country, right? So I pay attention to those things. I know the well's going to freeze, so I need to build a well house or something like that one of these days. And everybody said I should have my well in a well house and it wouldn't freeze. But Jordan lives here now, but it's just been me, and I just work around it. It's like in between like 10 and 2, all my filters fill up and the hot water tank fills up. So I work my life the few days it is there. It's not like that for weeks here, you guys. It is a few days maybe that it gets that cold, or that it gets that cold and stays that cold. At some point in time, it always warms up and everything always fills up again. So not much to whine about here. The weather is going to be bad around here soon. Oh, so much fun. Yeah, drug dealer. Yeah, that's usually my first answer. Hi, Tom Kingery. Thank you for that, my friend. I appreciate you. The Bud Files. Yeah, my electric bill doubled this month. I'm just like kind of a little shocked. It's the highest it's ever been, but I have, Jordan living here now, so that does make a difference. PEX. Yeah, that's it. Faster and faster on the typing. PEX. So the decking is called Trex, and the piping is called PEX. No wonder why. We have PEX in the camper. Yeah, I like it. Stephen Stark is in the house. Hello, Stephen. Great to see you. Good to see you. That doesn't freeze, but the connectors to, oops. Oh, they do. I haven't paid attention. I have no problem. I don't think about it. I have no blow-ups yet. Famous last words. Famous last words. Daughter has one car stuck in the driveway and one car frozen in the other driveway. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. Well, I know they've been putting stuff on the highway out here because I just got my car washed last week, and I can't even see out of the back window anymore. It's just all yuck. And there isn't a washer on the back window wiper. The Kia is a 2010, so it doesn't have that fun stuff. So it gets very hard when the sun shines on it to even see out my back window. I'm going to try and remember to take out the Windex and a rag and get that cleaned off before I go driving, because I like to see when I back up what's behind me. I feel it's like a safety thing, right? Need to be safe. Not sure if I got bud flies, but I do now. Bud flies. What are bud flies? Are butterflies? Are bud flies? Are you drinking beer? I don't know what you're talking about, Ann. You drinking beer, girl? Hi, Bud. Are you talking about the Bud Files? Oh, focus, Kelly. Jesus Christ, I can't. Oh, sorry. Oh my gosh, I can't focus today. It's been like all week. Daytona Beach next month, Bike Week. Ooh, Olin. Very cool. Very cool. I heard that's quite an event. Cameron says it's minus 13 degrees Fahrenheit here. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We have 24 inches here. Ringo and Czar. Oh my gosh. We've had no snow yet. We might have a year of no snow. That's part of the problem too. Is the flooding got a whole lot better as soon as there was snow up in the mountains. Okay? Because you have the king tides coming in, pushing in from the Pacific Ocean. Then you have all this rain coming down from the mountains, and you have the rivers going super, super high, right? And that's why things happen and we flood. It's not so much the inches of rain, but if the mountains don't get cold enough to hold back some of the water, and we have the king tides coming in, the combination of the two is what causes us trouble. But like I said here, it's not like you guys have probably seen on the news earlier, you know, about the flooding and the fast water and ripping out houses and stuff like that. We don't have that here. Okay. The water comes, but when it comes seeping through the pastures. And in fact, next year, I'm going to try and keep the kayak out. And if we have any flooding like we did this year, we'll go around in the kayak and I'll take you around in some of the pastures. Okay. And show you around here. Because there is like hardly any current when it's pulling out. There's a tad bit of a current, but I was standing in it. I could barely feel, I mean, I couldn't feel it on my feet, but I could see the current pulling out the water. And when it was coming in, you can see it pushing in, right? But it's not like what you've seen on the news with the crazy bubbling water taking out everything. Now, if you go over actually by the river, it is. But there's pasture land before it gets to me. So it calms all down and kind of seeps. 24 inches. Wow, wow, wow. Well, it's above zero, but it feels like minus 16. Nope, not going out. I wouldn't either, man. Man, that's just crazy. And I'm 43 degrees. And whining. Oh my gosh. Well, we've had a lot of 40 days, mid 40 days too. We're going to be 40 by the time the day is done. It's going to be a high of 40 here today. And I'm whining about 27. I know it got down to 23 last night, but man, I wasn't awake. Did you get dumped on yet, Georgianne? Georgianne is in a place where there's snow too, right? Adrian, how are you, my friend? Welcome, welcome. Thank you, Jim, for letting me know that. Jim is the one who gets all our commercials. Yay, Jim. Ringo will start here about 7 p.m. They are saying 9 to 13 inches of snow. Do you still go to work when it's like that? Ah, man. When it snows here, and it doesn't do it very often, even a little snow, like a dusting, I don't leave. No reason. No reason. Pex, thank you, Olin. Thank you so much. Keep going. I think I'm way behind. I feel like I'm way behind. Let's see. Whipping hoses in the old... Wiping hoses in the old truck kept freezing. So I always had Windex in there to clean the windshield. Yeah, okay, I get what you're saying. Sorry. This truck works just fine, but still have to Windex there. Yeah, I don't have a sprayer thing on the back of the Kia. It doesn't have it. It's told. Thank you there. Berto's in the house. Berto's been a member for 13 months. Thank you so much, Berto. I appreciate you. Mark is in the house. Good to see you, Mark. Welcome, Mark. Down we go. 5 Miles is in the house. Great to see you, 5 Miles. Thank you for coming by. Down we go. Down we go. I'm super sleepy. 5 Miles. Southwest Missouri. Real feels like -5 here. Expecting 12 inches of snow. Oh my gosh. Tom Kingery has been a member for 26 months. Thank you so much. John Mayo's had 3 commercials so far. There you go. You and Jim Steele. Thank you for supporting the channel. I like it. Go cha-ching every time you watch a commercial, because you know the big guys have to pay me then. One report says 2 inches today and 2 inches tomorrow. Another says abundant snowfall both days. No clue what we'll get. Right. So I was down the street here. It's at Keys Road. Public access is what we're going to be calling it. It's right at the end of my road. Okay, you go straight from where I'm sitting, straight south of me. It's where the viaduct goes up to the nuclear plant. And then at the base of the viaduct that goes up is a public access. Okay, my house used to be down there. That's where I got those that metal coffee pot or teapot or whatever you want to call it. I was out there doing, that's the last place I went. And I found these cute little things. I'm not going to find lots of stuff there. I just won't. Thank you for the jewels, Melinda. Thank you so much. It doesn't show up on StreamYard. So look at these little guys I got. And then I got his friend. So there just wasn't one of them. There was two of them. But the second one I broke off. You know, I wasn't being as gentle as I should have been. And they have these little things on the back. So I thought they were magnets or something. But I can't, they're not magnetic. So maybe they did have magnets on them or something. I don't know. Yeah, aren't those funny? What are those called? Oh, those are cool. Yeah, if anybody knows what they're called or what they're from. There was two of them. I didn't find any more than that. Yeah, I thought that was interesting. That was my interesting find down the street. I did get this rock, and I know this rock doesn't look so cool now because it's dry. But dry and dirty. But when it was wet, it looked really cool. I think it would look cool if it was polished. I don't know what else I've gotten that I haven't shown you. I think I showed you guys this little pretty thing. I got this at another place. This is my little thing that I haven't sorted through yet, right? Yeah, I got so much rusty dusties. I wish I would have found the rest of this knife, but I didn't. And this marble to me is cool. This little guy marble. Anyway, those are some of the more recent finds that I found. Nothing very, very exciting. Nothing of great value or anything like that. Has anybody else been out there and found anything fun and exciting? I don't know. And how's everybody's 2026 going? A 00 marble. Is that what that's called? It's such a tiny marble and it's so hard. At first I thought it was a bead or something and it wasn't. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So I've been doing a lot of door dashing. I keep waking up with a sizable migraine though. So I was late going out yesterday, but all I basically do has been doing door dashing lately. I did take Tuesday and do that other stuff. So it's starting to stay lighter here longer. So like tomorrow, I'm scheduled from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. because it's not getting dark here till after 5 p.m. We'll see if that holds true when it's cloudy and nasty out. But I'm hoping by April to be able to be on Social Security and being able to only do 4 days of door dashing. And I'm hoping to be able to pull it back earlier so I can spend a couple hours metal detecting every night after door dashing. There's no reason for me to do 18 hours a day door dashing or anything crazy like that. But to make those door dashing days the best that they can be there. Let's see. Stephen has a birthday. And Torchy has a birthday close together. Me too, waking up with headaches. Yeah, I've been waking up with headaches. It's just not fun. Hi, boss. How are you? I haven't been out magnet fishing because it's too cold. Yeah, it's really cold. What day is your birthday, Robin? I'm hearing birthday things on Wednesday. Yours is tomorrow. Very cool. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Robin and Stephen. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, you guys. Time is just a flying. I have a son who has a birthday at the end of the month. I can't forget that. He's the army dude. I don't know what else to talk about today. Haven't been doing much. The knee has been hurting again on and off. This seems to do that. I don't know if it's because of the cold. I think I've been sleeping way too much, and I'm not depressed or sad or anything like that. I just think that I'm really environmental. Does that make sense? No, not mental, environmental, right? It starts getting dark and it's time to go to bed. And though I'll sleep for maybe 4 hours at a time and wake up and, potty run, and I potty run the dogs too. And then I go back and lay down. I go to sleep like that, right? But it seems that if it's not light out yet, it's not time to get up. And I can just sleep and sleep. And I feel like I'm getting really close to about 12 hours of sleep a day, which is just way too much. Especially then when I'm outdoor dashing another 10, it just I don't get anything done. You'll be the ripe old age of 64. You're going to be 64 too, you old farts. I'm going to be 62 this year. She's so much younger. Oh my God. Cold and dark is hibernation time. Yeah, I just get like it's time to go to bed. And that's it. I go to bed. And if you look at how much I'm sleeping, it's like I know I'm waiting for someone to say, you know what, are you depressed? Are you sad? I'm not. I don't get seasonal depression or anything like that. My sister, as soon as she could, she moved out of Washington State. She couldn't stand the gray and she couldn't stand the hours of dark. And by the halfway through winter, she'd just be so depressed. I love the seasons. I love the time of year. When summer comes, I sleep a whole lot less. And when winter comes, I want to sleep a whole lot more. And I don't think it has anything to do with depression or sadness or darkness. I think I'm just an environmental person. I live a lot on the environment, right? On what's going on in the environment. Does that make sense? Maybe I'm justifying, but that's what I think. It's cold. It's dark. It's time to curl up in bed. Oh, crazy, crazy. And you know what? The dogs are very happy to curl up in bed with me. I've been rotating them upstairs because a lot of you guys know I separate my dogs. Oscar and Chica are together. That's the biggest dog and the littlest dog. They never fight. She gets so mean to him. She wants him to lay down so she can clean his eyes, nose, and ears. Okay? And if he won't lay down when she wants her to, she gets nasty with him. And I'm like, oh, honey bun, she's probably as big as his head. And I'm like, he's going to kill you one day. She like bites him and growls at him and gets really nasty. And I'm like, oh my gosh. But you know what? He lays down. She's the oldest. He's the youngest. And then I have Ollie, May, and Moose that I keep together because they never get in a fight. They play a lot, but they never get in a fight. And so I rotate. So the first 4 hours, I have Ollie, May, and Moose upstairs in bed with me. And then when I wake up for the potty break and that, I switch out and I put Oscar and Chica with me. So everybody gets some sleeping in the bedtime. But they really like that. I'm changing my bedding and sheets a whole lot more, but they really like that. Oh my gosh. Jim says, plumber just showed up to work on a frozen line. Yay. Money, 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 money. Plumbers are expensive, man. It's just water. It's not like electricity. I should be able to figure it out myself. Oh my gosh. That's good, Jim Steele. We had a frozen pipe 2 years ago, kept tap dripping all day. Keep the tap dripping all day. It helps. Yeah, that's what I heard too. But I'm really, really excited about this new plumbing. I know that sounds silly. You'll look at my house. If you ever come over, you'll look at my house and you go, because it's so old and there's still holes in the walls and the ceiling and the floor, and it hasn't been painted on the outside yet. And you go, oh, but I have some fancy ass stuff in this house. I have an all-in-one washer and dryer, right? I have a $10,000 filtration system under my house. It's just amazing. It keeps my water very good. I have my hot water tank has Wi-Fi and talks to whoever it is it talks to. It talks to somebody constantly. I think it's talking to the energy company is who it talks to all the time. I just think that's weird. I do not have a dishwasher or anything like that because I chose not to. And then I have the fancy new piping. I have that fancy new siding that doesn't need to be painted, but probably should be because it's just, you can see that it's that, I can't even remember what it's called. It's not wood. I want to say it's like a cement composite of something. It looks like it's wood, but it's not wood, and it's not plastic. It's that other kind of, I don't even know what that's called. Somebody will know what it's called. But you can pressure wash it really easy. You can paint it really easy. It holds up amazing. It's really hard to damage it in any way, shape, or form. I can't remember what it's called. But I have all this fancy new stuff that I've gotten done on this house. It's the cosmetic other stuff that I haven't gotten done. Like the bathroom still needs to be done. I do have a brand new toilet. I do have a shower pad, but I don't have the walls done in the shower yet, or the whole bathroom needs to be redone except for the plumbing, the shower pad, and the toilet. It all needs to be redone. Cement board. Yeah, something like that. It's called something like that. It's really cool. It's supposed to be less flammable too, which is awesome. But yeah, I like it. It's supposed to keep your house warmer even without insulation, and it doesn't rot, which is great. Great. When the guys were putting it up, it was so funny. The guy who was ahead of it, he came in and he says, you have nothing level in this house. There is nothing in this house that's level. Probably not. And he says, yeah, it's awful. He says, we're trying to make a lineup nice and straight and look good. And we're trying to do that on something that is not nice and straight and looks good. He said, but it looks pretty good now that we're done with it. But I was like struggling there, and I was laughing, and I says, of course nothing's level because it came from the river and got moved up here. And then some years later, it got moved up, 7-8 feet in the air. Nothing's level. My house was not moved once. Technically, it was moved twice. From 1935. Woo, baby, we get balloons. That's a party. Hobo Rob's in the house. Good morning, my friend. How are you? Oh, my gosh. A few builders use that on all houses around here. Yeah, I loved it. And, and then my heating system, there was an old furnace in this closet here that wasn't even connected, that they don't even think ever ran, okay, when I moved in. So they talked me into mini splits. Boom, see that fancy dancy mini splits? So we put 4 of them throughout the house. They all work together. They're on all this. I think it might be called that too, Anne. I don't know what they call it, but it's cement something. It's really cool. Anyway, so when I put those in, not only do they heat, but they also cool, and they're super efficient. But the government was giving a big kickback of like $5,000 on them. So if you were putting these in your construction because of the efficiency of them, they did a incentive kickback, and the Robinson Heating and Airs who did it, and they did all the paperwork and everything for me to get that kickback, which I thought was awesome. I really liked it. So yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff. So living here in March, will be my 3rd March. So 2 complete years I've lived here in March. I've only flooded once. Seriously, flooded where it went under the house and everything. And we all know that went very well, by the way. The house performed as it should. And only once have I lost electricity. This summer, we're going to take care of that tree out there and make sure that none of the limbs are on there. I am right now working on back here. See this mess back here? So I'll work from the road back. So I'm working from the front of the house, front of the property, back. So the last thing I'll do is the back property back there. And eventually it'll all stay mowed and be mowed. I want to try and get out and do some mowing today too, because it's going to be a sunny day. Cold, but sunny. Do some more of that today. And I'm going to start taking down the fencing around this part over here where they had the cows and the stuff like that. And I'd like to, our goats and horses and stuff. And once I get that fencing down and I get my saw, I don't have my saw yet. It's a $200 saw. The Ego one on the pole. Once I get that saw down, I'm going to start even taking the limbs off there So they're off the wires altogether. And these ones up here, the farmer down the road offered to help me with them, but I always feel silly about having the neighbors help me and not pay them. I can't afford to pay them, but I can spend the $200 for the saw and cut the stuff down. We'll work on that here real soon myself and just, piddle along on it. But then there'll be nothing against my wires or any of the wires around them, right? And then you guys had some great ideas. I really appreciate that. I got some ideas like for changing the dirt out back. The apple tree has been dropping apples there for years. I would be surprised if this is not, that apple tree isn't pushing 100. I would be really surprised. I'm going to cut the hell out of that too. So the sun gets to yard the evergreen tree behind it. I think it's a pine. I'm going to cut all those lower branches off too. Everything I can reach is gone. So it opens up the air there. And then I was thinking about throwing in some hay, and somebody else said something about throwing in some bark. And so I'm going to just start doing that. And I'll get very vigilant on getting every apple that falls out of that area for the dogs to change up the consistency of the dirt. But people who lived there before used to just throw the garbage right out the back door. Kelly, haven't you metal detected your yard? Some of it? No, not yet, because there's so much garbage. I did find Harley Davidson Eagles pin out front and a few cool things like that, and a lot of tools along the driveway. I found a lot of tools. That was interesting. And there's still more to do, but I'm going out of my yard right now because maybe there'll be a time when I have to stay home and do things. I'd like to start wandering around the fields outside my house too. We'll see. Bake them a pie for helping. Not at all. Payback needs to be money. That is true, Tom. That is very true. And they actually have a very vested interest. There's me, one house and one house. That's it on our electricity. Okay. Me, one house. And the offending tree doesn't affect me. These trees affect me. The tree we're talking about the mailbox, that affects them. So they do have a vested interest in me keeping that tree under control. But it had a big episode this year, and I came home, and a lot of you guys will know this story. The truck was parked out there, and there's just branches down, ripped, like somebody went and ripped them out. And I know the wind can get going through this valley, but to me, it looked like the way it was, it's just like it got hit with electricity or something, like it got a lightning bolt or something. And it seriously managed to go all around the truck and not hit the truck. That is amazing. The truck no longer stays in the driveway, by the way. The truck is out where there's no trees around it. But those things I need to take care of. And you guys have been a super help on giving me a lot of ideas. John Mayo, would you like a bowl of homemade chili? Oh, I would. I sure would. Jim got another commercial. Nick Molnar's in the house. Hello, Nick. Sasquatch. Yeah, maybe Sasquatch got upset and pulled down all those limbs. It was just weird because you can see, it's not broken. It is like peeled. So it has that funny peeling, like someone peeled it off, and then that little triangle is left there. It was really weird. Very, very weird. Oh, Nick Muller, I got your cup, Grandma Kelly. They ding me for $27 at a fee for some reason. Nick, where are you at? Is Nick Molnar, are you in Canada? Where are you at, Nick? That's weird. You got to tell me where you're at, buddy. I can't remember. I'm in Canada. Yeah. I am really sorry about that. Okay. I'm really sorry about that, Nick. Send me an email, Nick, and let's see what we can do about that. They're going to hit you with it says right on it when I send it out of country that tariffs and extra import taxes not included. Okay, because I probably spent $30 to send that to you. So that ended up being a $57 cup. That's not cool. That's super not cool. Send me an email, buddy. I see what I can do with some of that. That's crazy. Maybe we have to change that. So how should we change that, you guys? Yeah, I don't know. That makes no sense to me. Yeah, that to me, they never ding me either. And I paid for it, by the way. It came out of my account right away. That's crazy. Yeah, get a hold of me, Nick, and let me know. Carney tariffs. Yeah, I don't know. Other people, though, but have gotten stuff and never gotten dinged. I got stuff from Kelly and never had to pay anything, and I'm in Canada, too. Yeah, you're the first person I'm hearing of that. Hi, Ray Diggs. Let me know. Yeah, it's crazy. Yep. And I do it on my email out of my bank account. So, and I did get that. You did get the puzzle, no problems. Yeah, don't run it over. Get a hold of me, buddy. Let me see what I can do about that, because that should not have happened. That's weird. Where do you live in Canada? Just the province, because that might make it different. Let the Western provinces into the states like they are voting to do. Yeah. Yeah, I don't get that. But you get a hold of me through the email because I'll fix that. I don't know why they should have. Was that your post office that charged you? Because nobody has ever said anything. I've sent a lot of stuff to Canada. You're the first person, and $27 is crazy. And was it the post office or customs, or was it spreadshirt or whatever it's called? Was it the cup company? Let me know what it was too, okay? And we'll see what we can do. Ontario, it came from USPS. Huh. I don't know. That's weird. Was it USPS who charged you? Customs who charged you? Let me know who charged you is charging you that $27. And give me an email and we'll see what we can do about fixing that for you, okay? Because that's not right either. Nothing like paying for a cup twice. That's almost like paying for it twice, man. The guys in the brown truck. UPS. UPS is charging you. Maybe UPS surcharge. Oh, that's crazy. Because none of these other people have ever gotten it. Okay, just send me an email. We'll see what we can do about it. That's not cool at all. Yeah, they should have never done that because I send a lot of stuff to Canada, and you're the first person who's gotten something like that. Yeah, fight UPS, but get a hold of me too because I don't want you to be out that money, honey. Did you get your cup, though? You actually physically got your cup and they sent you a bill? Horseback. Going on horseback. You're funny. Yeah. We're Nick. We never get charged extra. We have cups, shirts, bags, and more. Yeah, you've gotten a lot of stuff and more. And it's UPS. That's odd. That's odd. Sure, it's not a scam. I get scams all the time in my email where they demand money. Where everybody demands money. It's a scam thing with my email. And it seems the bigger it gets, or we need more information before we can deliver it. USPS doesn't do that. UPS doesn't do it. And FedEx doesn't do that. Okay. And then you look at the number where it's coming from, and it's always a different country, a weird area code. That's a scam. So make sure, check into that and see, because that's crazy. I have the cup and waiting for the bill. They said they'd send me the bill in the mail. Okay, and then could you send me a picture of that? Because that's crazy, because I'll send it to Spreadshirt too. And I think that might be a scam thing too, because anybody else here gets stuff like that? Okay, I get all the time people wanting more information about stuff, but I get from the USPS, I get a report too. Yeah. I shipped to Canada last year and it got sent back because of the strike. Yeah, the strike. I understand that. Things get really screwed up because of the strike. Hi, Yodi. How are you? Welcome. Kind of cold out today, Yodi. Did you get some playgrounds done yet? Yeah, no, tell UPS to take a hike. I would actually call your UPS once you get it. Yeah. Oh, scams are pretty crazy. I checked. Yep. A lot of scams. Thank you. Let me know because I'll check into that for you. Papa Ross, I just found my first Merc in the Midtown Sacramento. Oh, that's so cool, man. I never find cool stuff like that. Oh my gosh. Yodi, I'm so jealous. So many evil people out there trying to take advantage of folks. Sure is. I get scared watching YouTube. I don't worry too much about it. I don't have enough money in any of my accounts for anybody to steal stuff, and the accounts that I do have anything else are well locked up. The sun is out here too, Yodi. That makes it cold. Okay, thank you. Yeah, because that's crazy. I think it's a scam of some sort. I would actually take it down to your local UPS center when you get the bill, and bill in hand, go down to your local UPS center and say, what is this? Why is this? Oh, look at this. Look at this. Why did that happen? What did I do? What did I do? I went like this. No, I went like this. I went like, what did I do? What made that happen? Oh, 2 thumbs up. Ah, new reaction. It does it again. No, it was doing it. Wasn't it that? Are we sure it's not that? Oh, now it's not going to do it. But that was so cool for a minute. Wasn't that cool? Oh my gosh. So let's see if this will do it again. Oh. No? Wow. I thought it had to be 2 thumbs up. 1 thumbs up gives me a little thingy off the side usually. Yeah, see that little bubbles off the side? 2 thumbs up. No, it's not doing it again. I went like this and I went like this. But oh, there's the one. I went like this and I went like this. And I went like this. We were on this live with Grandma Kelly and she spent a half an hour doing this, trying to make it work. I know, you guys, it's okay. It's me. I think we're getting foggier. We're getting foggier. I'm gonna go get where it's sunny. Oh my gosh. Frozen. Am I frozen? Let's try it again. Oh man, see, I got so excited. Maybe my head needs to not be there. Okay, enough playing, you child. You child. Down south is in the house. Sorry, I know I saw you earlier, but I don't think I said hi to you. It was totally awesome. It would be more totally awesome if I could make it happen more often. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Brewer's in the house. Hello, Brewers. How are you? Kelly's been in the catnip again. Actually, you guys, I'm going to make a catnip. That was so cool. Now, why is it not doing it? Oh, I thought that was super cool. Maybe it was something I said. I don't know. Maybe I had to do that and say, isn't that cool? No. Stop playing, Kelly. Oh, whatever. I'm not a child. At least I have fun. I like to laugh. I found so many cranky people lately. Oh, so you guys want to hear something really gross that made me super mad? For DoorDashers, one of our main places to sneak in the potty is Safeway. Safeway always has a customer potty. You need a code, stuff like that. They're doing a remodel of the deli and of the restrooms because the store is sinking. It's a little problem. The store is sinking. Okay. It's just like a lot of places where they built up like on the marshy areas and stuff like that. And all of Aberdeen and Hoquiam are in the marshy areas and it's sinking. Okay. So the underwater plumbing is having trouble and stuff. Oh, thank you, Anne. Thank you so much. It's having problems and stuff like that. So they were nice enough. Welcome back, my friend. They were nice enough to get us 4 porta potties. I am so sick of this crap. I just get pissed. It's why restrooms and stuff are totally closed all over the city. So after the kids go back to school, there aren't any restrooms we can use. So Safeway is one of our main things. So Safeway has one hidden in the back for the employees, one restroom that they got running that hasn't been running for 3 years, just so the employees would have a place to go to the bathroom and not have to deal with the fact that the main bathrooms are shut down. So they get the 4 outhouses for us, or porta potties for us out there. And the first day I go there, when they were putting them in, I started laughing. It's like, oh, this is going to be good. This is going to be awesome. It's winter. The homeless people always stay out on the corner and then to a park that's east of it. There's just tons of homeless people around there, right? And drug addicts. Like they're tweaking on the sidewalks. It's really kind of bad. Anyway, so the first day I opened it, I went in there, I saw him put them in. I was laughing. With some of my Safeway friends, the employees who I see on a regular basis. And I was like, oh my God, that's going to be good. And the first day I went in there, it was like open 1, open 2, open. There was poo all over. Like someone just lifted it up and went everywhere, and all 3 of them. And I know that's gross. And that is gross. And I was laughing so hard. I went in and knocked on the manager's door while I was waiting to pick up the stuff I was going to deliver. And I said, dude, call the company. I said, there is, use the S word, all over 3 of them. Like somebody just went and I said, you can go take a look. And he's like, oh no, I'm taking your word for it. I said, that's awful. It's terrible. And they're coming 3 times a week to clean it, right? It was so yucky. Right. But we as Door Dashers and the customers are used to being able to go in and use the Safeway restroom with a code that we have to get that changes daily. I don't have to get it anymore. I have the secret code. But, you go and you ask and they give you a code so they know who's in the bathroom at all times. And I was just super disgusted. I was just like, what the hell is wrong with people? Seriously, super wrong with people. Oh, sharing. And I'm sharing. Get going. We'll talk about this in a second, guys. There we go. Anyway, I was super disgusted, right? And then yesterday, so the guys came during the day and cleaned it all up. And then yesterday, I go there. Let me show you this here. You guys are going. So I opened 1 and it had the same problem. I opened 2 and it had the same problem. I opened 3 and the guy was like, it's not moving at all. And I thought, oh my God, I know I'm laughing. I'm sorry. Somebody's going to think that's cruel. But I'm like, who thought this was going to be a good idea? It's not like we can use them anyways, right? I was just like, oh my God. And I walked in, tapped on the manager's door, and he sticks his head out and he says, oh no. And I says, look, there's just this guy. And he's like, I don't know if he's dead or alive, but he didn't even move when I opened the door. He didn't even lock the door. I was like, oh my God. And so he kicked him out. But hi, Angie. Angie, I don't know if you sent me the Florida address yet. Can you please do that? Yep. When you're high as a kite, let's paint the poop. Oh, I know. Oh my gosh. Right? Oh, anyway, I am so tired of it. Our taxes have put in all this good money for all these bathrooms in all the public parks. Okay. During the summer, they have a lunch program. So they put in porta potties. They don't even open the bathrooms that we have there that are, there all year round. Those are locked up for a couple years now. They have these porta potties because the kids come and get their free lunch there and they have to have a porta potty for them. So they're open limited hours. And our taxpayers keep paying to keep it all. And it's like, I want to grab the homeless people and the drug addicts and put them together and say, look, if you guys didn't do this, you would have a clean place to go to the bathroom. We would all have a clean place to go to the bathroom. There wouldn't be this bathroom issue if you went in and you went to the bathroom and you didn't make a disaster and you didn't get high in the bathroom and you didn't sleep in the bathroom and you didn't do all this stuff. We would all have a place to go to the bathroom. All you had to do was clean up. And I understand being, no, I don't understand because I've never been high, but I can see why, if you're high, you do stupid stuff. I get that. But why is that tolerated? Why isn't that locked down to like, no, we're not going to tolerate this? You don't get to shoot up in public. You don't get to be high in public. Everybody who's sitting on the corner tweaking and doing all this stuff like that, pick them up, take them to detox, lock them up somewhere. Every one of them. Make them detox first before you let them out. Okay? Why is this acceptable? It's not an illness. It's a choice that turns into a condition. Yeah, they don't care. It's too bad. I know the homeless people who are not drug addicts care. Okay? Because they're just as frustrated too. They're just as mad too. But I was just like, oh my God. What a mess. But by the end of the month, the brand new bathrooms will be open again and the deli will have their remodel and it'll all be nice and all that stuff again. But I just get so disappointed in public, right? I get so disappointed in the public because it shouldn't be tolerated, right? It just shouldn't be. It's not okay. Well, they're adults. They have the freedom to. No, it's not okay. This is my public. This is my neighborhood. This is my city. This is my area. This is where I go. This is where families and kids and the next generation goes. This is not okay. Why has it become okay? It's not. They should be all round up on a daily basis and put somewhere until they detox, period. Let back out again and go. Okay, soapbox, get off it. Hi, guys. Okay. Got the coin club thing going. I'm sorry. I was just like disgusted. So at the same time, I laugh about it because either you're going to laugh or you cry. And some people would be offended, or some people who has a relative who's a drug addict or something like that. And you just don't understand, Kelly. No, I understand this. Next time I see the ICE protesters out there, I'm going to go slap them all upside the face. Because what they should be concerned with is about the U.S. citizens who are on the street, who are dying and killing themselves and homeless and all that. That's what I want to see protested. Well, we can do both. No, you don't do both. Nobody cares about the veterans, the homeless veterans on the street. Nobody cares about the veterans who have mental illness, right? I don't know. I know I'm going to piss off a lot of people if I say this, so let's just say this. Have you ever had a friend or a relative who was illegal? Have you ever been married to an illegal? Have you ever been in another country illegally? I can tell you this for sure. If I came from Brazil, I would come up illegally in a second if I came in the neighborhood from Brazil. I would make the trek. Okay. But the second I got here, I'd work very hard to get my paperwork correct. I'd work very hard to stay legal. I would work very hard to stay out of trouble. Okay. I would work very hard to walk a very straight line. Right? I have reason to be able to talk about this. I have illegals who are not brown. I have the illegals down from Canada that had to straighten things out and get in trouble and get arrested. My aunt, oh my gosh, my aunt, she married into the family and she thought that these things about illegals didn't apply to her because she was white. She said that. She said, no, I'm not illegal. I'm not brown. She got sentenced to a few years in jail. Her ultimate was 20 years, but they talked it down and she only had to spend a little bit. It's like, that's you, honey. I have Mexican illegals. I have Brazilian illegals. And I can tell you, I was illegal in Brazil. I lived in Brazil for a year and 4 months, and my visa expired in 6 months, and I was there illegally. $30 got my visa restamped for another 6 months. $30 got my visa restamped for another 6 months. But technically, I was there illegally, right? I was also working illegally, by the way. I was getting paid 5 times as much as my friend who worked all day to go read English, J. Jance, with this rich high school kid. Yeah. 2 hours. I go 2 hours Monday through Friday, sit down and read. He'd read, I'd read, he'd read, I'd read. We go on to a new novel. He'd read, I'd read, he'd read, I'd read. And my friend worked 12 hours a day. I made more than her in those 2 hours than she did 12 hours a day, a lot more than her. All right. So I know all sides of it. And I know too, because I lived in the neighborhoods, that if I was born in those neighborhoods, I would come here too. So I'm not saying that. Right? This is the coin that's up. It's not the exact coin, but that's what it looks like. Okay. Okay, here we go. I've had lots of friends who are illegals too, and I understand it. I so understand it. I do. But then why do you come here and get in trouble? My husband was illegal. Now he just can't come back because he didn't take care of business when he got a DUI, and now there's a warrant out for his arrest. But that's another story for another day. Here we go. This is Gray Harbor's Coin Club, 63rd Annual Coin Show. I should say I'm divorced. He's not my husband anymore. March 7th at 4 p.m., they'll be doing a drawing. The first place drawing is a $2.50 coin, gold coin, or $500. If you're not into gold coins and stuff like that, take the $500 because I don't know how you would change that into cash and make sure you got the right amount. I think $500 is a pretty good deal. There's 10 runner-up prizes of a silver coin. If you are in a country where you cannot receive gold or silver, and there are countries out there that do that, I don't know which countries they are. Trust me, Paul would know, and you would probably know if no one can send you a silver coin. Paul and I will sit down and find out how much silver is in that gold coin, or the silver coin. How much silver is in the gold coin? How much silver is in the silver coin, and whatever silver is that day, I will send you the equivalent and keep the silver. If you're somewhere where we cannot send it, if you're somewhere where we can send it, you will get the silver coin. So for that, all this money goes directly to Grays Harbor's Coin Club. It does not come to me, so I can't come through Super Chat. If you want to buy extra tickets, like plenty of you people have, email me, and then Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, or Zelle. Any way you want to do it. If you want to give these away on your channel, a raffle ticket chance, let me know, and you just will communicate it. They're $1 each, and it's a way to promote your channel. If you want to give them away on here, I know like last week, Beth and Neil did, and Papa Ross did, Bill did. Give away some here too. I'm going to do 5 of them. I need, and if you do not want to give me this information, please do not put in the hashtag ever, okay? I need your channel handle, like it's like right here. So I need to know I got it to the right person. I need your name, your address, and your telephone number. Your real name, your address, and your telephone number. That information here goes directly to President Paul. He is a guarder of information. He wants your privacy kept very well. At the end of this whole thing, this will be shredded and properly destroyed of, so nobody can get your information. He's super, super serious about that, okay? All right, so I'm going to do 5 of them today. I do not have them all filled out from the last live. I'm sorry, I was working crazy and I had a bunch of headaches. Let's catch up with this. Let's get this shared. And let's catch up with this, and then we'll do the drawing. I have 2 very good friends that weren't naturalized until after high school. We celebrated when they became American. They always knew that they were in danger of being deported. That's right. Okay, my husband was illegal too, so I know how that. We actually got kicked out of the country for 1 year and 4 months. That's why I was in Brazil. Thank you, Jim, for watching the commercial. Let's go. They are both cops now. Yes, and there's a difference in between illegals and people who immigrate here legally. Okay, big difference. But I'm trying to say this so nobody really gets upset. I want you to hear my heart. If I was living in their neighborhood where they were living, I would come here illegally also. I would take that one for the team and get here, period. And then while I was here, I would work hard, save money, live cheap. Okay, and by the way, I wouldn't save all my money in an American bank in case that day came up when I was deported. Okay, and I would do the best I could to stay out of trouble at all costs. Okay, and I would work on getting my paperwork correct. Just saying. So I don't blame anybody. Adams is in the house. Adams, can you send me your phone number, please? I sent you an email. I don't know if you got back. I need a phone number on here. If you win the gold coin, Paul will be very hesitant unless he can get a hold of you and verify everything and ask you if you want the coin or the $500. Okay, because that is your choice. You're saying go, getting down. Let me get down to the bottom first, guys. Go. Everybody wants to just go. Okay, let's go. Okay, we're doing 5 today, all right? And the group has decided that we have it in here in such a way that once your name is drawn once, it comes out, okay? That gives more people a chance. So let's go. Oh, throw the pen. Oh my gosh. There we go. Stephen Stark, yay. Number 2, who's going to be number 2? Boom. And in all disclosures, you guys, the person who sells the most tickets wins a prize. And the person whose gold ticket that they sold, Ringo, yay, Ringo and Czar, gets a prize. So I sold the most last year and I got a prize, but I'd really like to have one of you guys, if not me, win the gold. One of us has to win the gold. We did 2 silvers last year. Jim Steele was one of them. And for the life of me, I couldn't remember who the other person is who won the silver last year. But they both got them. I can remember. Adam, if you just, when you send me this, if you include your phone number, please, sir, then I will get it to the other ticket. And remember, if you win once, you need to send me the information again. I do not keep your information. I read your email. I fill out the little ticket. I delete it. Okay? And that way, your information is not in my world either, because I do not want that to happen either. Let's go. Let's go. Boom. Nick, yay. I can't wait. This is going to be such a fun day. I do have some bad news. President Paul isn't going to be president next year. He's going to stop in June and doesn't look like anybody's stepping up. It's not going to be me. I don't have the organizational skills, guys. It's too much in my world. Somebody else needs to step up. Not me. I will support that person. Hi, Cameron. Yay. One more. Who's going to be that last person? Here we go. One more. And I'm going to fill out last week's tickets before I go. And I finished uploading some shorts. And then I'm going to go take off. Old Pilon. Yay. Oh, wait. That's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh! That's okay. We have 6 winners today. Granny can't count to 5. Oh my God. Winners and a bonus. Oh, you guys, I've been fuzzy. I don't know why I'm fuzzy. I have one prayer to God. How do you guys know? I'm not a big, huge, let's go to church person. I like church. Church is fine. Church can be awful lot of fun. I like church events. They're fine. I just don't go to church all the time. But my prayer to God is this. God, I know you're going to make me a crazy old lady. We are well on our way. But please, God, at least make me a nice, crazy old lady. Not a mean one. I want to be a nice, crazy old lady. Oh, shoot, for sure. Mathing is hard. Oh, Jim has water. Woohoo! Mathing is hard. Oh, wait, mathing is hard, Kelly. The struggle is real. Ask me. I know, right? No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. Yeah, that'll probably be the one that wins. Oh my gosh, you were right. There are no mistakes. That's right. Opportunities always. Oh my gosh, you guys. So, I'm sorry if I got a little political and some of you disagree with me. I support all law enforcement. Okay. I support all first responders. So you know that. Okay. Nobody gets shot without a reason. We'll say that. Okay. I'm going to honestly say if somebody's trying to run me over with their car, I'm shooting them. God, Granny, did you really just say that? Yeah, I did. Because that's a deadly weapon. Running over me with a car is a deadly weapon. And if I can get drawn in shooting, I will. Okay. I will do time in jail if I have to stay alive. Right? I support all law enforcement and first responders and military. And if you want to talk about problems in this country, let's take care of our old people, our veterans, our homeless, and our drug addicts. Okay? And not just say, oh, they're sick, because they're not sick. Okay? They do have a problem and it needs to be dealt with. It needs to be socially not okay. Okay? And it needs to be dealt with as such. And I don't know. I think what we're doing right now is inhumane. And what we're doing right now is not all right. I hope you understand that. Oh, Ray, I'm not going to even argue with it. I'm just telling you, law enforcement has to do something. I feel threatened and I fear for my life. Yep. You don't know how many times a day that mantra comes out of my mouth, so I make sure I say it right. And that's all I'll say. I feel threatened and I'm in fear for my life. Another person said to me, would you really be able to shoot somebody who's in your house? And I'm like, absolutely, not a problem. Okay, I'll let the dogs go first, but I'm right behind with the gun. Okay, if you come in my house. And then somebody said to me, but your address is out there, your social media, your everybody can find out where you live super easy. How come you're not worried about having anybody crazy? Because again, I will tell you, I feel threatened and I'm in fear for my life. Okay. Nobody should show up to my house unannounced. And that doesn't mean that if you come at 2:00 in the afternoon and knock on my front door, that there's going to be a problem. There won't be a problem unless you make a problem. Okay. And there's not going to be a problem if you talk to me out in my front yard at all. I love people. Okay. And I love people probably to the detriment of my safety. I don't feel threatened by very many people. Now, I mostly have a gun not for people. My guns are not really for people. My guns are for those damn bears and cougars that live here. They are real. And the pack of coyotes that run around, they are real. I have never once been in the backcountry and gotten threatened by anybody. I have ran up into some very sketch-looking people, rough-looking people. I've run into homeless people and drug addicts while I'm out metal detecting, and they've been nothing but nice to me. Okay, I've never felt threatened by any of them. What are you doing? I mean, one guy was down digging a hole in the ground. He runs over to me, a homeless guy, and he was a little ripe and a little high. And he says to me, "Are you okay? Ma'am, are you okay?" He was very concerned. I said, "Yeah, I know I'm good. I'm metal detecting. I'm a YouTuber. I'm just digging a hole looking. What have you found?" And then he sat next to me for about 15 minutes talking to me, really excited. Okay. I was at another place out behind Walmart where a bunch of the homeless, not all drug addicts, but homeless and druggies are. And one lady says to me, she says, "Well, do you have a plastic bag?" And I said, "Yeah." And I give her a plastic bag. And she said, "Come on, guys, let's help her clean up all the garbage." And about 6 of them started cleaning up garbage. She says, "We have to live here on this street too. She's here cleaning up after us. Let's help her and clean up." Oh my gosh. My heart just was like, oh, right? So my guns are not really for people. Do I feel more comfortable having them when I'm out in bizarre places? Yeah, I do. Sorry. But it's not my first go-to when I run into people. It's my first go-to when the dog backs up into me when we're in the backcountry and starts looking down and doing the bark, bark, bark thing and looking up like this. I know he has something. My gun comes out super fast. And we sit for a while and we quiet and we wait for whatever threat to pass. And then Moose will calm down and we'll be good again. But yeah, anyway, enough of that. Off we go. We need to go. You need to go do stuff. Yeah, I come from a law enforcement too. My dad was Seattle Police. Very proud of him. I'm a firearm instructor. Awesome, Ray. Yeah, I go shoot with the old guys too. Folks know you are armed. Yeah, everybody knows I'm armed. Don't go knocking on Kelly's door unless you tell her you're coming. Don't go knocking at my door at 3 o'clock in the morning because I'm going to answer the door with my gun, but I'm not going to answer it to shoot you. Okay. Okay. If my neighbor needs me at 3 o'clock in the morning, he can feel good about coming to my door and knocking. If any of my neighbors need me, right? Armed with a snarly old beagle that thinks I'm a food dispenser. Yes, the dogs will handle them. The dogs have handled 2 people here. You guys know that. That's a story for another day if you want to ask me about it. Mostly armed people are polite, giving people. Yes, they are. Yeah, everybody be good. Commercial again. My town is armed. I found a cross bolt in my backyard. Oh no. It's all attitude that gets you through life. Yes, it is. Yes, they're all good people. Treat them with respect for sure. Walt Money, how are you? We're just heading out. A smile and a kind word is the best weapon against trouble, right? Decelerate, decelerate, no, de-escalate, de-escalate, de-escalate. Don't ever do things that escalate things. I've also known that if you talk in a calm and quiet and slow voice, it de-escalates things greatly. Good dogs doing their job. Absolutely. Okay, everybody, have a good day. I got to get out of here. I got to go do things. It's great talking to you all. Have a nice weekend. We will see you Tuesday if we don't see you somewhere sooner. Okay? I love you all. Hearts, come on. Kelly stayed on an extra half an hour because her reactions wouldn't work. Let's see if this does it again. That was a great one, wasn't it? Oh my gosh, it's not. No? What did I do? Oh my gosh. No, the cool one's not working. One more try. Okay, fine. We'll leave it at love you guys. That was fun for a moment. Yeah, she's weird. Bye, all. I